GDPR, what is GDPR? As mentioned, it's the replacement for the Data Protection Act from 1995, so that's obviously 22 years old now. Before I start as well, I will say that this is actually a very grey area. Many companies will be aware of the legislation soon to be introduced, and many of you won't. Apparently, according to some research, 80% of companies have now begin compliance. I don't think that's true at all. This information is obviously going to be vital to any of your businesses, mainly because of the cost implications that can come with it. With the compliance comes fines, and hefty fines as well, which I'll go through a little bit more. A lot of the information out there that you'll find is quite confusing and technical. It's very wordy, it's very legal based, and therefore it's not particularly accessible. So what we've tried to do at Distinctive Innovation is make this information a little bit more accessible. It's also geared towards protecting people's personal data and putting power back to the people. Obviously it affects all companies, no matter what size you are. If you're a one-man band or if you're a huge corporation, it will affect you, or it's certainly appropriate to you. I would say roughly any company with more than 40 to 50 employees is going to have to specifically employ at least one person to look after this GDPR. Businesses must now not only be compliant, but they're probably going to have to change processes, ways of working and ways of thinking, because this really is going to shake up, especially if you do any sales or marketing. It's actually probably cost effective to do it that way as well, because by using systems to make sure you're compliant, it stops the possibility of human error, shall we say, which is more likely.